Hey, Chris.
Hey Kyle, I have the new Silentwings 3 here. I think you're gonna love them.
Nice, can't wait to check these out, thanks.
By the way, my car broke down and I was wondering if you... Kyle?
What the? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Don't, no. What's happening?
Hey, be quiet in here.
Oh.
Kyle wasn't prepared to be blown away by the new Silentwings 3 fans from Be Quiet. Are you? For a cooler, quieter system, click on the link in the description for more info. What's up, guys? So I'm not sure if you've noticed all of my travel vlogs over the past few months, but from covering press events in London and Hong Kong to conventions in Las Vegas and Taiwan, I've spent a good chunk of 2016 AFK, relying heavily on my smartphone to record, tweet, translate, and navigate my way through it all. To avoid unnecessary panic, my trips have always employed a few battery packs that I've acquired over the years. While they've saved my ass plenty of times, their prolonged use has led to things like wear and tear, finicky USB ports, and cell degradation, prompting me for an overdue upgrade. So after hours of research, I narrowed down 3 highly rated battery banks on Amazon that each cater to a specific use case scenario that I think most of us encounter at one point or another. So I thought it would be cool to share them with you today. As always, if you'd like more information, you can check out the product links in the description. So, starting with the smallest capacity and working our way up, the first pack we have is the Vivint PB031. I would say that this bank makes the most sense if it's just you and your phone for the day, especially if you're traveling light, as this is truly a pocket-sized enclosure with about the same weight and dimensions as a leading non-XL smartphone. It kinda even looks like one too, with its rounded edges and two-tone endings that could pass for antenna lines in a heartbeat. Now, I've never considered aesthetics when shopping for battery packs, but the Vivint's aluminum finish gives the housing a premium look and feel that I can't keep my hands and eyes off of. Fortunately, the coating is highly resistant to smudges and fingerprints as well. The only shortcoming here is that it makes the device a little soapy, and I could imagine dropping this long before my smartphone, which is far more ergonomic. That being said, I can't stress enough how much I love this form factor for a light battery bank. Sure, you can cram larger, high-capacity bricks into your pockets, but the Vivint does so without creating a massive bulge in your pants, which is why I'm only showing one right now. Despite its size, it still manages a capacity of 5,000 milliamps, which is enough to fully charge your phone and then some. You wouldn't expect it on such a small device, but you'll also find a pair of 2.4 amp USB Type-A outputs if you and a friend want to juice up concurrently. One of these provides V-Smart technology, which detects and uses the best current protocol to maximize the charging speed of any device, and we'll see this same feature pop up under different patented names with the other battery packs as well. In between the ports is a micro USB input, which supports 2 amp chargers to fully recharge the pack in about 4 to 5 hours. Pressing a small button on the side lets you know how much power the bank has left with a 4 increment LED indicator that shines brightly even in direct sunlight. When charging, the LED flashes continuously at its current battery life and turns solid to let you know when it's reached 100%. Now, for all the battery packs today, I conducted a test to see how much they could charge my Galaxy S6 from 1% battery life in just 30 minutes. Upon connecting the Vivint to my phone, the charging started automatically and got us to a respectable 48%, which would give me at least a few hours of solid usage. Overall, I'm really satisfied with this bank so far as a day-to-day companion for its ultra portability, helpful LED cues, and fast charging, all of which are backed by a 2-year warranty with product registration. Moving on to some heavy artillery, next on the list is the PBT9 from Aoki, or Aoki. Aoki? I don't care. I actually took this bank with me to Hong Kong last month, so please forgive any signs of wear or democratic struggle. At over triple the capacity of the Vivint, this 16,000 milliamp brick is ideal for 1 to 2 people or devices over the course of 2 to 3 days. Short camping trips, conventions, and perhaps waiting in Black Friday lines seem like good applications for this beefy powerhouse. You'll want to make sure you've got a bag or backpack though, as the length and weight make it a bit too impractical for pocketing IMO. Shipped with a 2-year warranty, the bank sports a full matte black finish with a hard plastic construction that feels like it could stop a bullet. Build quality is top-notch, and the pack appears simplistically stealthy, if not a tad boring. There's also no hope of any fingerprints escaping here, making this device OJ's worst nightmare. Another concern is that the edges seem unnecessarily sharp. While there's no chance of slicing yourself open, dropping this on the wrong floor or table at the right angle could do some serious damage. Rounding corners next time might offer some peace of mind. For recharging the unit, you get a 2-amp micro USB input, which tops the battery off in 5 to 6 hours. You also get 2 USB Type-A outputs, which highlight the bank's charging features, such as Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0, provided by the orange port. As the name suggests, this technology allows for quicker charging exclusively with QC 3.0 supported devices, whereas the green port on the unit is a standard 2.4 amp output with its own AI power adaptive charging technology that we saw on the Vivint. Pressing a button on the back of the device activates the battery life LED, with white indicating 100 to 70% charge remaining, green showing 70 to 30%, and red with 30 to 0. Now call me a simpleton, but having to remember which colors mean what isn't quite as intuitive as having a status bar, and given the large capacity I would have liked to see more than just 3 battery health increments. When charging, the LED flashes in the color indicative of the current battery level, but one oversight here is that once it reaches 100%, the white light continues to flash ambiguously, leaving you unsure if it's ready to unplug. At least there's a handy built-in flashlight that can blind you to these minor shortcomings. Using the standard 2.4 amp port, the T9 took my Galaxy S6 from 1 to 42% in our 30-minute charge test. While this falls a bit short of the Vivint's performance, the main appeal of this brick is its Quick Charge 3.0 feature, which I'm sure would have seen much better results if only I had a supported device to test it with. Personally, the standard charge times I experienced in Hong Kong with this device were plenty fast for my needs, and lasted nearly 3 days before needing a top-off. Like most banks, the PBT9 does have its quirks, but for quick charge users it's great for short trips and takes a beating like a champ. Not to mention it can also be used to beat someone else. Now the last bank I picked up is an absolute monster. So much in fact, that's what the company decided to call it. This is simply the monster from Easy Ag. Doesn't matter. This big bastard comes in at 20,000 milliamps and accommodates up to 4 devices at a time for 3 to 4 days, depending on usage. Those who undertake weekend-long conventions, music festivals, and extended backpacking trips should have one of these at their side. The monster is just a smidge bigger than the PBT9, but weighs considerably more at the 1 pound mark. Likewise, you'll want a bag to carry this in while it charges your devices. The plastic enclosure is super tough and built like a tank, while stylized chamfered edges and an orange stripe around the brick give it a rugged, manly appearance that says, "I've charged phones before." Like any manly device, the monster welcomes fingerprints and smudges of all kinds, wearing them proudly like battle scars from the French Fry War of 2016. With 4 USB Type-A outputs delivering a total of 4.8 amps with adaptive charging technology, there will also be no shortage of friends coming up to suckle at your electrical teat. Quick shout out to the obligatory flashlight. We get it, you're a multi-tool. Now, a special feature you won't find on most bricks of this caliber is the inclusion of 2 2-amp micro USB inputs, which can be used simultaneously to recharge the pack, 50% faster than with a single cable, giving you a recharge time of just 5 to 6 hours. Not half bad for a 20,000 milliamp battery. This can be a lifesaver if you don't have much downtime before your next adventure but need to recharge quickly. On the side of the unit is a button that illuminates the battery life status bar with 4 health increments. While the lights are tiny and don't have the best viewing angle, their brightness makes them easily visible in any setting. They actually function identically to the LEDs on the Vivint, flashing at the current battery level when charging and turning solid when complete. Simple yet effective, but like the Aoki brick, more increments or even a digital display for such a high capacity would have been a really nice touch. After a half-hour charge, the monster filled my GS6 to 42% battery life, tying it with the Aoki PBT9. While you can probably find faster batteries out there, especially with helpful charging technologies, it's hard to beat the versatility and recharging speed that comes with this beastly bar of power. So there you guys have it. This is the new arsenal of batteries that I'll be using, hopefully for the next few years, assuming they hold up. Let me know which one of these appeals the most to you, and what external battery pack you're currently using when you're out and about. Before you guys go, don't forget to toss me a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and while you're at it, check out the new stuff on my store. 2 new shirts and a hoodie have been added with the official Bitwit logo, and they look pretty sweet. So be sure to pick one of those up and represent before I change my channel name again. As always, I'm Cal Bedworth. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see all of your beautiful faces in the next video. Easy ash. Easy. Easy ack. Easy ass. Easy ass. Easy ache. Easy ache. Easy ache. I don't care.